Hello, automotive enthusiasts and smart drivers. Welcome to the Car Symptoms Guide, your trusted source for diagnosing car problems before they get worse. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most vital components in your car's engine, the crankshaft position sensor. If you often wonder, what happens if this sensor fails, or are looking for a specific car symptoms guide, then this video is your answer. A faulty crankshaft position sensor can cause a wide range of engine performance issues. This is because the engine control module, ECM, relies heavily on the signal from this crankshaft sensor to precisely control ignition timing and fuel injection. Ignoring the signs of a bad crankshaft position sensor is not just an inconvenience. It can potentially lead to more serious engine damage and costly replacement costs. Let's discuss it in detail. Difficulty starting the engine. Have you ever turned the key and the engine just cranks over but refuses to fire up? Or does it take an unusually long time to start, especially when the engine is hot? This is a serious warning sign of bad crankshaft symptoms. This crankshaft position sensor is responsible for telling the ECM the position of the pistons and their rotational speed. Without an accurate signal, the ECM doesn't know when to fire the spark plugs or inject fuel. As a result, the engine fails to initiate combustion. If you're looking for a temporary fix for this issue, unfortunately, there's no quick solution other than replacing the faulty sensor, as it's a critical electronic problem affecting the engine's fundamental processes. Engine stalling unexpectedly while driving or idling. This is perhaps one of the most dangerous signs of a failing crankshaft position sensor. Imagine your car suddenly shutting off in heavy traffic or even while idling at a stoplight. A failing sensor can send inconsistent signals or even stop working intermittently. When this happens, the ECM effectively loses all critical information about engine operation, forcing it to shut down the engine as a protective measure. This is not just an inconvenience, it's a significant safety risk. If you're asking where is the crankshaft sensor located, it's crucial to take it to a trusted mechanic for diagnosis and repair immediately. Rough idle or engine vibrations. Pay close attention when your car is stopped or idling. Does it feel shaky, rough, or are the RPMs, revolutions per minute, unstable, fluctuating erratically? These are classic crankshaft sensor symptoms of a problematic sensor. With an unstable signal from this component, the ECM struggles to maintain a consistent engine speed. This leads to uneven combustion within the cylinders, resulting in vibrations that can be felt throughout the cabin in a rough idle. This often indicates an issue with the sensor's A circuit or the sensor itself. Engine misfires or backfires. A misfire feels like a sudden jerk or hesitation while the car is running, especially during acceleration. A backfire is a popping sound that can be heard from the exhaust or even the engine intake. Both of these can be indications of a bad crankshaft position sensor. When ignition timing and fuel injection are not synchronized with piston position, which is governed by the signal from the crankshaft sensor, combustion becomes incomplete. This can cause the air-fuel mixture to not burn completely inside the cylinder, misfire, or to burn outside the cylinder, backfire. If you experience misfires, you will likely see the engine light on, and a diagnostic code like P0300, random misfire detected, may be stored in the ECM. Reduced engine power and acceleration. Does your car feel sluggish, weak, or heavy when accelerating? This is a sign that your engine isn't producing its full power. When a faulty crankshaft sensor sends inaccurate data, the ECM can interpret this as a dangerous condition for the engine. In response, the ECM will often enter limp mode or emergency mode, which drastically reduces engine power and limits RPM to prevent further damage. If you're trying to figure out what happens when goes bad, this is one of the most noticeable immediate effects while driving, making your driving experience less responsive. Poor fuel efficiency. You might be surprised at how often you find yourself at the gas station. A significant drop in fuel efficiency can be another car problem symptom of this sensor issue. Inefficient combustion due to incorrect timing doesn't utilize fuel optimally. As a result, the engine burns more fuel to produce the same or even less power. So if your gas expenses suddenly spike, this is worth suspecting as one of the crankshaft sensor problems. Check engine light CEL illumination. This is the most common and often the first indicator you'll notice. If the check engine light on your dashboard illuminates, it means the ECM has detected an anomaly. Related to the crankshaft position sensor, the ECM will store diagnostic trouble codes, DTCS, such as P0335, crankshaft position sensor, a circuit P0337, crankshaft position sensor A, circuit low input, P0338, crankshaft position sensor A, circuit high input, or P0339, crankshaft position sensor, a circuit intermittent. These codes are extremely helpful for technicians in diagnosing the problem. You can read these with an OBD2 scanner, available at auto parts stores like AutoZone, or ask your mechanic to scan it. Understanding these codes is a crucial first step for proper repair. Irregular RPM readings. Observe your tachometer or RPM gauge. Does the needle suddenly jump or drop erratically without you pressing or releasing the accelerator pedal? This is one of the signs of a bad crankshaft sensor. Since this component is the primary source of data about engine speed, an intermittent or inaccurate signal will cause the RPM display on your dashboard to become erratic. This is a direct way how to tell if crankshaft sensor is bad visually and often indicates a serious issue with the sensor or its wiring. So, that concludes our detailed explanation of the symptoms of a problematic crankshaft position sensor. Ignoring any of these car problems can be fatal to your engine's health, ultimately leading to much higher replacement costs and potentially requiring repairs to other engine components. While the sensor itself is usually relatively affordable to replace, the repair costs due to secondary damage can be very expensive. If you experience any of these symptoms, don't delay. It is highly recommended to immediately take your vehicle to a qualified technician for a professional diagnosis. They will be able to pinpoint the exact crankshaft position sensor, location for your car model, and perform tests to accurately diagnose the problem. We hope this video has been enlightening and helps you keep your car in top condition. Don't forget to, if you found this video helpful, leave a comment below. If you have any questions or experiences, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to my channel for more automotive tips and tricks. See you in the next video.